Hi. Welcome to the All Signs Their Feelings for you from, I almost said May. Rewind. April 26th through May 3rd, or whenever you find this video. Happy birthday season, Taurus. Hope your birthday season is going great so far, and it continues to do so. How I'm going to do the All Signs today, I'm going to start with the birthday babies, of course, and then I'm going to go back to Aries and work my way around to Pisces. For those of you who are new to how I do the All Signs Their Feelings for you reading, I just pull a spread on each zodiac sign, and the message that comes out is the message that comes out. Sometimes it's a singles read, sometimes it's a reading for someone in a struggling marriage, sometimes it's a reading for someone on a first date with someone. You never know until the spread comes out, so please only take what resonates with you, as my nosy self likes to dive in. All right, what else? No, that's it. None of that babble. All right, let's get started. Starting with the birthday babies first. Good morning. Buenos dias. All right. I'm going to try and not do a 3.5-hour live stream. I'm still dealing with my allergies. So if I sound weird, that's why. I'm completely fine. No worries. Just my throat's a little scratchy, my eyeballs are a little bit eyeball-y, and it's just like not the vibe. But I didn't want to skip out. So I'm just chugging honey in between water and I'll be fine. All right, let's do it for Taurus. Oh, one of the moon children, you are such a spoiler. I love you. Thank you so much, girly poo. I appreciate you so stinking much. You just bought me my new spring towels for my bathroom. I'm still using Christmas towels in my in my bathrooms. I wanted to finish all the Christmas soap before I changed up the soap to put in spring soap. And my mom's like, do you still have gingerbread freaking towels in this bathroom? All right, I'll get some spring towels. All right, thank you. Thank you, one of the moon children. It was just me procrastinating. All right, let's do it for Taurus. Is my microphone on pretty good before I begin? Hi, Nancy. Make sure my microphone is fine. It is. Thank you so much. Nope, I haven't started Aries yet. I'm just starting with Taurus first because it's their birthday season. I'll do Aries right after Taurus, okay? So let's begin. All right, what do we have for Taurus? What do we have for Taurus this week? What do we have for Taurus this week? What is Taurus's message this week? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my birthday babies. All right, Taurus, the person you're connecting to this week, what are their feelings for you? We have the 9 of Swords. Someone's stressing about you, not sure where they stand with you is kind of what I'm getting. They don't know what role they're playing in your life right now. You guys could have had a disagreement recently, or you stopped responding to their text messages. Someone's really stressing about you right now. I think I got that for you in your monthly. No. Yeah. No. What is this person's intentions with Taurus this week? The Knight of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy, but mostly Sagittarius. You got someone that's wanting to come towards you in a playful way, but they're not sure if you even want to hear from them right now. What is this person's next actions? The 8 of Pentacles. Someone's wanting to improve a situation that it has cracks in the situation. What is Taurus's feelings for this person? The 7 of Swords. You're avoiding them right now. You're avoiding them right now. I don't know if something they said upset you, or it is kind of showing me that maybe trust has been recently broken. What is the overall energy? The 2 of Cups. Soulmate contract here. Soulmate contract. 7 of Pentacles on the bottom. That's Taurus's energy. 5 of Cups. You're not done with this person, Taurus. You're just not sure how to respond to the situation and how to invest moving forward. So what they said a moment ago kind of runs true with what I just got for you. They don't know what role they play in your life right now, and you're over here like, what role do they play in my life? You know, it is a soulmate contract though. Doesn't mean you're supposed to be together or anything like that. It's just letting you know that you guys picked each other to live out a human experience, to learn a lesson together, to help each other grow and evolve. And someone's learning a tough lesson, it feels like. Let's take a look at their feelings. They got the 9 of Swords. Why the 9 of Swords? Sometimes the 9 of Swords shows up when we're stressing about something being nearing the end. Almost like someone saying, is that all this was? Is this how it's supposed to end? Why the 9 of Swords? 4 of Cups. Yeah, Taurus, someone feels rejected by you or feels like they pushed an opportunity away and they don't know how to fix it. Could be someone with Moon in Cancer. The Chariot on the bottom, Cancerian energy. I'm getting repeated 7s. I got 3 7s already. 3 times 7 is 21. 21 is the number of the World card. The World card talks about cycles closing, for new opportunities to begin. Someone does feel like a chapter has closed between the two of you, but is trying to figure out if there's a new one pending. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles right underneath. And then I see the 10 of Wands. Taurus, you got someone that's trying to like carry a lot of responsibility this week. And it feels like this person's coming towards you trying to like act like something didn't happen just until they can talk to you about what happened. So it's not like they're trying to gloss over it or not take accountability, but they kind of want to come in, test the temperature of the situation, and then go in with that, you know, you got someone that wants to make something right with you. I'm not getting anything disingenuous off of this person, but let's just keep on going. Your feelings for this person is the 7 of Swords, Moon in Aquarius. Ooh, almost dropped the whole stack of cards. Why the 7 of Swords for how Taurus feels about this person this week? Good save. 6 of Wands, and then I bent my card. Crap, I'm going to have to fix that. The 6 of Wands hopped out. 6 of Wands talks about recognition, attention, you know. You may be avoiding giving this attention, Taurus. You may feel like someone is trying to get attention or tried to get attention from a negative situation and it backfired. You may feel like someone was trying to like have a gotcha moment with you and it end up backfiring. But I'm not getting that that's what someone was trying to do. Wheel of Fortune, this could have been a karmic lesson. All right, so let's take a look at this person's intentions with you. I got the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands comes in as someone that wants to be lighthearted, wants to check in on you, make you laugh, want to hang out for the day, just being playful. Not someone coming in too ultra serious, but the 8 of Pentacles tells me that it's just a segue into a more serious conversation maybe. This person may just feel more comfortable doing it like that instead of going straight for the conversation. Why the Knight of Wands? Ace of Swords. I've been picking up on this entire time. You got someone that wants to talk to you about something, and then I got the Strength card right underneath that and the Queen of Pentacles. That's your energy. And then I see the 5 of Swords underneath that and the 6 of Cups. Someone reflecting on an argument or reflecting on something that was said that maybe was misunderstood. But this person intends to come towards you, and they're waiting until they feel more confident. They don't want to come to you all like nervous voice, like, you know what I'm talking about, like you can hear someone's voice shaking. They don't want to come in all trembly. So let's clarify this person's actions. We got the 8 of Pentacles. This person could be working a lot right now or throwing themselves into their work as a distraction or just trying to improve. Why the 8 of Pentacles for this person's actions in regards to the situation? Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and the 8 of Wands, Sagittarius energy, and the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter energy. And then I see the 10 of Cups. Taurus, yeah, it feels like someone's trying to course correct something and trying to like meet you where you're at and reach a different turning point. I'm getting a lot of 8s and 7s. A lot of 8s and 7s. What else do I have here? Do I have any other repeated numbers? No, just 8s and 7s. You got someone that's trying to work out some sort of deal with you, work out some sort of compromise. I'm not trying to get someone here who is trying to avoid accountability, but I am getting someone that's trying to like work out something with you to where, yes, something may have happened that messed up, but does it have to be that much of a punishment aligned with it? Something like that. I don't know. I am seeing repeated tens now with the 10 of Cups in the Wheel of Fortune. So for someone here, this may have been a very important karmic lesson for someone to learn through, to sit in the uncomfortable truth of what was done that should not be done moving forward, or to be handled in a different way. So it feels like this is a soulmate contract where someone had to learn about how not to approach a situation, how to not respond to a situation, how to, you know, show up more, you know, in a different way towards you, something like that. So with the Two of Pentacles and the Temperance card showing up, and then I see the Queen of Wands, Taurus, I do feel like you and another person are going to come to some sort of compromise or blend ideas together. I don't see this continuing to be like an uncomfortable situation. It does feel like there's some sort of conversation with that Ace of Swords. Where that conversation takes you, I don't know, beyond working out some sort of deal together in that moment. Because I've seen it plenty of times where people have a conversation and they work something out and they squash it, and then you guys still stop talking to each other. It still fades out anyway. But other times it actually strengthens the relationship. Okay, it's going to be different for many Taurians. But it does look like you got someone that feels like they may have stressed you out and is trying to like resolve something. All right, so let's get the hidden messages. Or for my complicated group. For zodiac signs that came through, I have Cancerian energy. I have Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, strong Sagittarius. I have Leo again, Cancerian standing out, fellow Taurus. It could be any zodiac sign. I just opened up to same mistake. Different face, same emotional fallout. Until you choose differently, you'll keep attracting the same script. Taurus, either you or this person, someone's realizing that they're repeating similar mistakes over and over again, whether in their relationship or in relationships in general, and is being guided to learn from it, to not repeat it. Platonic passion. Someone here may feel like they opened up about having stronger feelings for someone, and someone didn't respond the way that someone had hoped, and someone's stressing about whether they lost a friendship in the process. Living the dream isn't a solo gig. Every day feels like the best plot twist when you're with the one you love. Someone feels like being with you would be like living the dream. Someone feels like being with you would be the best. And then that platonic passion again. For some of you Taurians, you may have a friend that fell for you and opened up, and maybe you didn't respond the way they had hoped and they're stressing. Or someone thought you guys were dating because of how close you guys were getting, but then you may have said, no, we're just friends, even if there's intimacy, something like that. Open relationship. Someone may be wanting to keep the relationship open. Infatuation. It feels electric, but remember, it's easy to mistake a new crush for love. Keep your heart in check while you ride the high. Some of you Taurians, someone may have came in really like, you know, strong about you, and maybe you kind of pulled back a little bit, and this person may be stressing that this is not going to go anywhere. Someone feels like you may have sent them mixed signals, and they felt like they were getting a signal to open up to you about something, and then your response did not match their, you know, image of how you were going to respond. Are they into you? Sometimes yes, sometimes no, and sometimes even they don't know. Okay, Taurus, the more I'm diving into this, it does feel like for some of you, someone feels like you sent them mixed signals and they went ahead and started to open up to you and didn't get the response that they had hoped from you. And it created anger out of them and frustration where they may have said something unfortunate. That's not for all of you. It could be flipped for a lot of you. Do check out your May monthly. I just posted it yesterday. It's in my May playlist. You're number 2 after Aries. For zodiac signs that I posted. Oh no, I posted it 2 days ago. No, I posted it yesterday. All right, so happy birthday season, Taurus. All right, for zodiac signs, I already named it, so let's get to Aries. Again, I'm not doing 3.5-hour live stream today. I'm still nursing some allergy flare-ups. So I'm just trying to go easy on my voice. All right. Hi, Aries. What up, Buttercup? Hi, Danielle. Aw, thank you. All right, what do we have for Aries? Speaking of Aries, I open up to the Queen of Wands, which is your court card, by the way. And then I see the Lover's card, Gemini energy. It feels like this is going to be a strong reading. Aries feeling really good about themselves this week, it looks like. What do we have for Aries this week? Who is Aries connecting to this week? The Star. Aries, I'm getting a strong feeling like you're going to have a really good week this week. Your May monthly was amazing, by the way. You had such a powerful presence. In fact, I think I even titled your reading a powerful shift in both areas of like general messages and romance. Let's see if it comes out in the weekly. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Aries. All right, this person's feelings towards you, we have the 9 of Wands. Their intentions towards you, we have the Page of Pentacles. Their actions, 10 of Swords. Someone is trying to resuscitate something that is on life support right now. Like something is like in the process of dying right now, and this person is like, oh, wait a minute, there's still life. There's still life. Let's not give up on this. How does Aries feel? The 3 of Pentacles, and the overall energy is the Page of Cups. Aries, there's something about your energy this week that feels like you're not putting too much emphasis on stressing about everything. It's like you're kind of like being chill about what's going on in your life this week, even if you're dealing with something that could be exhausting, scary. Your energy just feels like you're trusting everything happening the way it's needing to happen, and that's actually what's going to attract you more good things. All right, it's your mindset. It's your mindset. It's like, regardless of what's going on with you and a specific individual or in your life in general, you've got a mindset that is just working together with what the universe is bringing you, and it's making things less difficult for you. You're like working together with the energy around you, and I like it. So let's dive into this person, because you got someone that feels like the connection is on life support with the 10 of Swords right here and the 9 of Wands, how they feel. But their intentions towards you is the Page of Pentacles. That's offering some sort of new opportunity, a new proposal of something. Not like marriage proposal, but like, hey, can we propose like we just talk this out? Can we propose that we just like, you know, take a pause on the situation and not make any quick decisions yet? Can we just like, can we talk? It's kind of what this person's feeling like right now, while they feel like they have no other options. And you're over here like, all right. It's like you're not coming in with stress surrounding you. Some of you are really focusing on career opportunities too. Clarify the 9 of Wands for how this person feels about Aries this week. They're trying to protect something, but they may feel like they're the last person standing. The King of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. Some of you guys work together, or you tried to work together. Or something feels like a work in progress, needs a lot of improvement. You got someone that's trying to be strategic here. You got someone that's trying to think clearly and not emotionally this week in order to get something to like improve. So even though this person's coming in kind of exhausted with that 9 of Wands, they're trying to still think strategically and logically and not like let their emotions run wild with them and make something more difficult than it needs to be. This is someone that's talking to you about a game plan that they feel like could be something beneficial for the both of you. And with the overall energy being the Page of Cups, I do feel like you both are, you know, showing empathy for each other. Eight of Pentacles I already showed you. Let me just dive into your feelings, Aries. You got the Three of Pentacles. Some of you may have met this person through other people, and you are still trying to learn them and figure them out. Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Repeated sixes showing up for you. And then I see the Ace of Cups and the Emperor right underneath that. So Aries, I do feel like this week you are taking full control over your emotions. You're coming in quite stable and balanced in your energy. And with the Six of Cups being there while clarifying your feelings for this person, this is someone that you feel like you have some shared memories with. Good memories where you're not coming in like pushing them away. It's like you're seeing something as like a one-off opportunity where there is room for talking something out maybe, even if this person feels or is showing up thinking that this is on life support, that it's on the way out. So let's clarify this person's intentions. We got the Page of Pentacles. I mean, sometimes the Page of Pentacles is like extending an olive branch. Like, here's my olive branch. Do you take it? Why the Page of Pentacles? The Eight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. This person intends to power through any roadblocks, any obstacles that your relationship may be approaching right now in order to get things moving in the right direction. Eight of Wands. So this person may be going through a mindset shift too. So let's break down this Ten of Swords to see if it's really done or if there's still room for healing. Clarify that Ten of Swords, please. Either way, you look so unaffected, but not in a way that shows that you don't have empathy or like feelings towards this person. It's just like you're doing a really good job at controlling your emotions this week. You're not letting stress get you out of character. Why the Ten of Swords? The Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles is telling me that someone's trying to stand on their own 2 feet here and figure a situation out while dealing with a potential risk of someone walking away, that someone being you. And that's why this person's coming towards you with a proposal of, you know, what you guys can do instead. But why do I feel like you guys aren't even fighting though? Why does it feel like that Ten of Swords just doesn't feel like it's placed in the right position here for some reason? Because I'm still surprised at how you're showing up here, Aries. Because typically when the Ten of Swords shows up, both parties look, I don't know. Clarify that Page of Cups. This is, I'm not used to seeing you like this, Aries. Unless you already like dealt with your emotions on a situation. The Queen of Wands, that's you. I saw that earlier. Four of Swords, the Empress, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. A lot of repeated eights. Aries, what I'm kind of getting off of you is that you've got some sort of big goal of yours that you're kind of laser focused on, where even if there's some drama in your friendship circle or with your family or your love life, as long as you're still focused on this other goal, it's keeping you like really in a wonderful mindset. It's like, imagine having a really good business opportunity and a business idea and you're really excited about it, and then there's some drama with your family or friends and you're like, all right, whatever, I've got this going on and I'm excited. It's like you might have a one-track mind right now, but it feels like it's good. It's good. Something like that. It's like something can't get you out of your positive mindset in regards to something. It's like you're so excited about something that you're preparing for that even if there's a fire around you, you're like, whatever. Nothing's going to get me down when I've got this to look forward to. That's what it kind of feels like, Aries. Like some of you may have built such a strong empire for yourself, whether you built a successful business, you've got everything that you want going for you, where you're in such a comfortable position where people can come and go. As long as you've got what you built, you're happy. So you're kind of like, if it's meant to work out, it's meant to work out. If it's not, it's not. And I feel like this person is not understanding how to handle that. Maybe because they're not in that same boat. But look how strong you're coming in. Look at this. What you got going on, Aries? What did you do during your birthday season? What did you do during your birthday season? For some of you, this has been ongoing. I've been getting this for you for a while now. Some of you, Aries, are doing really good for yourself. And you're like, people come and go, but I've got this that stays. I like it. I like it. So it kind of feels like, Aries, this week you got someone that's wanting to voice their opinion and talk to you about how to take whatever you guys are doing to another week. They're just trying to keep this alive for at least another week and figure it out as they go. Because they feel like they're kind of the only one here really like motivated to like working on something and suggesting ideas. Like I said earlier with that 9 of Wands, someone feels like they're the last person standing in the relationship sense. It's like you're willing to work together with them, but you're not like proposing anything from your end, which tells me that your focus is not on love right now. You're open to being cooperative with someone, but your focus is not on love right now. That's what it kind of feels like. It's like you'll show up to the invite, but you're not the one like organizing any, things for the relationship. Tell me more about Aries this week. 10 of Pentacles. You've got something good being created for yourself, Aries. You locked into something. Now, the 10 of Pentacles usually comes in when I'm reading for someone that is creating a stable relationship with another person, along with having all their needs met. Typically, the 9 of Pentacles will show up as someone like building an empire by themselves. 10 of Pentacles usually connects to family and, having a partner. So either, Aries, you're telling me that you're manifesting something that you want without any corners cut. And if something doesn't align with you, you're not like getting attached to it. You're like, I know what I'm attracting is on its way, so whatever. But 10 of Pentacles is a lot of money. It's a lot of success. It's just having everything taken care of. It's like not really having similar problems as other people around you. And I got the 6 of Pentacles. So some of you, Aries, you may have hit a financial position in your life to where all your bills are being paid and you've got a lot of comforts, to where if people don't want to stay in your life, you're not really forcing them because you already feel like you've got what you want and the right person's going to come along without you having to adjust too much for it. And you've got someone that feels like you're not even trying to fight for them. But at the same time, if they're suggesting some sort of proposal, you're open to working with them. You're just not fighting. You're not the one fighting. Something like that. And if you don't have this in your life just yet, it feels like it's heading your way because of some choices that you're making. You recently changed your mindset, it kind of feels like, and it's attracting a lot of abundance into your life. Yeah, Aries. You're building something here, and you're kind of in the energy of you're either with me or you're against me. I'm not getting out of this zone I'm in right now to force people to stay in my life. I'm focusing on me. That's what it kind of feels like. And with this Ace of Cups being here, Aries, I do feel like love and romance is also something that's going to start working out for you now that you've got your 3D stuff all figured out, is what it feels like. It feels like I'm reading for an Aries that wanted their money straight first and then worry about love second. That's what it kind of feels like. It's kind of what this message feels like. So let's get the hidden messages for the complicated group. For zodiac signs that came through, I have strong Aries. I have Taurus, Libra, Gemini. Wow. Secret admirer. I think you got this in your May monthly, Aries. There's someone in your orbit who's totally into you, but they haven't found the nerve to make a move. Some of you, Aries, if someone is causing a lot of stress in your life, you may be not allowing it to bother you because you may sense that you already have other opportunities waiting to come in and you're just keeping your vibration in check. Okay, keeping your vibration in check. That card was in your May monthly. I could be mistaken. It was either you or I don't remember. Friend zone. One of you wants more, but the other only sees this as friendship. You can't force chemistry when it's not there. For some of you, Aries, you're not trying as hard because you may feel like there might be nothing really there to try hard for. You may feel like someone may be more compatible as a friend of yours, but you're still willing to show up for dates. You're still willing to text them back. You're still willing. So you're coming up cooperative, but something is not getting you to want to like force it. On the bottom, I see the twin flame card. They are your counterpart in growth, healing, and divine purpose. That's why it feels so intense. For some of you, Aries, you want a connection that may feel intense. And right now, you may feel like something feels kind of like okay. You may be wanting a connection that feels like really fiery and just charged up and motivating. But right now you're like, oh, I'll talk to them. That's what it kind of feels like. And cross-watcher, if you're watching this and Aries is like really excited about you, then this is not your message. But if Aries is like barely responding to your text messages or just looking like they're just being nice, I would just move on. All right, Aries, I hope that helps. Do check out your May monthly. It's in my May playlist. You're the first zodiac sign I did. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. On to Gemini. Dang, Aries, you're working your butt off. All right, Gemini. Where's my Gemmy Gems at? Where's my Gemmy Gems at? Good morning, guys. All right, what do we have for Gemini this week? What do we have for Gemini this week? What do we have for Gemini this week? Who are they connecting to? What's the story? The Emperor just hopped out, major for Aries. Two more shuffles for Gemini. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Gemmy Gems. All right, Gemini, your person's feelings for you this week. We have Judgment, major for Scorpio. Their intentions with you, the Two of Pentacles. Their next actions, the Star, major for Aquarius. Your feelings for this person, the Queen of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And the overall energy is the Chariot, major for Cancer. Influenced by the Five of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Wands and the Sun. Well, Gemini, you're definitely feeling good about yourself this week, regardless of what's happening in your love life. For you to come in feeling like the Queen of Wands tells me that you feel really good about yourself. You're in a very, confident stance right now. You look really good. You look really good. Some of you may have Aries in your rising placement. With the Chariot influenced by the Five of Wands and the Page of Swords, I do feel like there is something complicated orbiting around you that the chariot is trying to plow through and just like drive through and, you know, get away from. So let's start with this person's feelings for you. We got the Judgment. Sometimes the Judgment card can show up as feelings when someone is feeling sorry and wanting another chance at something, wanting to apologize, wanting to make something right. It's my reconciliation card, but it's also the card about major decisions or wake-up calls, or someone feels judged. Why the Judgment card for how this person's feeling about Gemini this week? The Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. They feel comfortable to give more to the situation because they feel like they're going to get in return. So if there is something complicating the two of you, Gemini, this person doesn't feel like it's really going to like interrupt too much. It just may have like inconvenienced the two of you recently. Like imagine having a really good day with someone and then you get into a little bit of a disagreement on something, but then it doesn't ruin the rest of the day. That's kind of what this reading feels like. Sometimes tarot can make something feel more dramatic than it really is. It's like, oh no, Five of Wands, fighting, anger, and hostility. It doesn't always have to be that way. Especially when the surrounding energy is the Star, the Queen of Pentacles, you know, people taking a more grounded approach at something in order to restore peace and balance before it gets out of hand. Okay? So Gemini, it feels like you've got someone that's course correcting something quickly before it gets out of hand. For some of you, this may have not happened yet, and this could be just letting you know that this week there could be a situation that comes up where you and your person are possibly out driving around in your chariot, going for a drive, going to the movies, and may have gotten a little bit of a disagreement on what coffee place to stop at, and you guys get annoyed with each other, but then you guys carry on with your day, you know? Tell me how Gemini feels about this person. Why the Queen of Wands? The Queen of Swords. And the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles, this is you telling me that you are maintaining control here. You're not allowing your words to get out of hand. Like you're being very controlling on how you communicate to this person this week. Like you're not allowing yourself to say something really below the belt, something that you can't take back. And I feel like this is what helps control a situation from becoming bigger than it needs to be. You both are using your judgment here with that Judgment card. Is kind of what it feels like for the week ahead. And for those of you who already experienced this, there could still be a little bit of frustration with that Five of Wands coming in that someone is being guided to correct and handle it a different way. But a lot of you, I feel like this hasn't happened yet. I get 3 queens in this reading. A queen on their side, 2 on yours. Okay? So you both are coming in a very nurturing way this week. Nobody really taking a dominating approach at this. Nobody trying to be right. No one trying to be the leader here. Kind of like that. It's like no one's trying to get the last word. I feel like I'm getting something else and it's not like sticking. It comes through and then only a part of it comes in and I don't get the rest of the sentence. It's like, what the fudge? How am I going to work with that? Tell me more about how this person feels about Gemini this week. Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Whoever this person is, Gemini, this person cares about you enough to inconvenience themselves to work something out with you if things are challenging the two of you's relationship. This is someone that's not like, oh man, you're not worth my time. I'm out of here. If you're going to be all moody, forget. No, this is someone that's telling me that you are worth whatever your relationship may be going through right now, to challenge themselves, to allow to be uncomfortable, to like move forward. And that could be why the Two of Pentacles is their intentions, wanting to work together. This kind of feels similar to what I had for, was it Taurus? Was it Taurus? Kind of feels similar to what I had for Taurus. Hi, Tenacious. Hey, Girly Poo. Hi, Infinite Faith. Why the Two of Pentacles, please? The High Priestess and the Six of Wands. Okay, good, 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 good. I like seeing the Six of Wands after seeing the Five of Wands. That's good. All right. And then I see the Hierophant. So, Gemini, it feels like you've got someone here that is coming in trying to make you feel good about yourself. It's like if there is some sort of like minor issue this week, someone immediately like changes the subject into complimenting you on something and, you know, hyping you up, something like that. I like it. I like it. You guys are like resolving something this week in real time without it needing to turn into something it doesn't need to turn into. It's like this week, Gemini, you and another person could be out and about doing your thing, going on an errand or something like that in your chariot. Picture yourself driving around town, and you guys might run into a complicated situation, but you guys quickly resolve it before it ruins your day. And then immediately this person switches over to hyping you up about something. Clarify that, star. I hope this is making sense. The Emperor. Someone takes control. Someone's coming in very responsible. And I saw the Empress earlier, but I didn't pull it out. I saw it when I was like shuffling. But right now I have 3 queens, and we're like 1 queen shy of an Empress. Usually I need a Queen of Cups too. Gemini, I've got someone who's being very responsible with this relationship this week and using their judgment. It's like this is someone that's, you know, is not allowing pride and ego to get in the way of making something bigger than it needs to be. I like it. I like it. So it feels like, Gemini, this week you and another person are spending time with each other, out and about, it looks like, or just hanging out, and you guys might run into a problem that could turn into a bigger issue if it was with another situation, another person. But because of who you're dealing with, this person like immediately goes to like correcting something immediately instead of letting it like be like swept underneath the carpet, deals with it head on, and then just immediately turns into hyping you up and letting you know that they appreciate your time, appreciate you being there with them, and just wanting to have the rest of the good day. I respect that. Anything else for Gemini? 7 of Wands. So it feels like, Gemini, someone is picking and choosing their battles wisely this week. You got someone that's wanting to have a good week with you and not wanting to have any drama with you, which could indicate that there may have been drama in the past and this person is trying to not repeat that. Especially if you guys just recently reconciled. Especially if you guys just recently reconciled. Okay, so I hope that helps. All right, so let's get the hidden messages. For zodiac signs that came through, I have Cancer energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, Aries. For those of you in a complicated situation, I got the card Fading Feelings. When the feelings start fading, what's left? Reflect on what you're holding on to. Is it the past or is it potential? And I got Walking Away. Walking away isn't failing. It's choosing yourself when the path is no longer serving you. It's time to move on. And Bad Timing. The universe isn't punishing you. It's protecting you. What isn't fully aligned yet, what's truly meant for you, won't miss you. I'm having trouble reading today. I don't know if it's my allergy medicine, but blah. Let me read that again. The universe isn't punishing you. It's protecting what isn't fully aligned yet. What's truly meant for you won't miss you. Okay, makes more sense. So Gemini, for those of you who did not resonate with this read, where two people are just acting like a couple and just problem solving as a couple, if you didn't resonate with that, you could be in the group of Geminis that may be losing feelings for someone and preparing to walk away. Okay. You may be just not even wanting to even fight for it anymore. To the point where if you guys do run into an issue, you're not even bothering fighting over it. It's like, all right, you win the argument. I'm too tired for this. It's kind of what I'm getting for some of you Geminis. So for some of you Geminis, if you didn't resonate with the relationship that's resolving things and working together responsibly together, you may be in the camp of Geminis that if an issue does arise, you're just letting them win the argument. It's like, whatever, because maybe your feelings have faded and you're getting ready to walk away. Okay, that's for some of you. I posted your May monthly yesterday. It's in my May playlist. All right, it's got both a love spread and a general spread. Now, I already said the zodiac signs, right? Pisces, Cancer, Aries, Aquarius, Libra. Okay, it could be any zodiac sign. Again, I'm not doing a 3.5-hour live stream today, so the message is going to be a little bit shorter. I'm just trying to go easy on my voice, and I'm going to need to get off before my next algae messin is due. All right, so Cancer is next. Ran out of space. All right. Hey, Cancer. Did I just miss somebody? Thank you, Antoine. I appreciate that. Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope I said your name correctly. Antoine, thank you. All right, what do we have for Cancer? You know what? I'm going to deck swap. Deck swap. Let me switch decks really quick. All right, what do we have for Cancer this week? What do we have for Cancer this week? What do we have for Cancer this week? For the next 7 days, what do we have for Cancer? Ace of Swords wanted to hop out. What do we have for Cancer? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my adorable Krabby Patties. All right, Cancer, your person's feelings this week. We have the Star Major for Aquarius. Hold on, I got a notification. Gotta get it clear. Aw, thank you again, one of the Moon Children. You are a sweetie. You are a doll. I appreciate you. I'm trying to give you a heart, but it keeps on popping up something else. Thank you, girl. All right, what is this person's intentions with Cancer? We have the Hierophant, Major for Taurus. Their behavior and actions, we have the King of Wands, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. Nice spread, Cancer. I like it. What is Cancer's feelings for this person? Ace of Cups. Did you just meet someone new, Cancer? This is cute. This is sweet. And if this isn't someone new, it feels like you and someone figured something out. What's the overall energy? The King of Pentacles. Strong Taurus coming through. Strong fixed energy, actually. I got strong Taurus coming through. I have Aquarius and Leo and Scorpio. We get the 8 of Swords right underneath that. The Magician. The 9 of Cups. The Moon. Cancer, it feels like you got someone that's coming towards you really motivated. Whoever this person is, they're already making some sort of plan. This is someone that's mapping some sort of plan out. You got someone that wants a relationship. You guys must have hit it off strongly. With your feelings being the Ace of Cups, it does feel like you may have hit it off with somebody. Let's start with this person's feelings. We've got the Star, Major for Aquarius. Typically, the Star comes in as feelings when we are feeling hopeful about something. We're feeling motivated about something. Why the star, please? The Seven of Swords, strong Aquarius energy, and the Fool. This person doesn't fully trust the situation just yet, but they're still going after it. That kind of combo reminds me of, I don't quite fully trust the situation yet, but F it, I'm going to go for it. That's kind of what that combo is saying to me. Okay, someone doesn't fully trust the situation's going to work out, but is going for it anyway, especially with that King of Wands energy being there, as that is someone very confident in trying at least something one time. I do have the Four of Pentacles indicating that this person could still play it safe a little bit. Sun in Capricorn. Yeah, they don't fully trust you just yet. Or they don't fully trust the situation. Let me get a card on that Seven of Swords. Can I get a card on that Seven of Swords? The Knight of Swords. Cancer, they're going to ask you some important questions, it feels like, in order to continue moving forward with you. That's what I'm kind of getting. Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. You got someone that's going to be asking you some very important questions, some tough questions. But it's only because that Hierophant as their intentions tells me that they intend to take this seriously with you. Let's clarify your feelings, Cancer. You got the Ace of Cups. Some of you, since this is for the week ahead, you might meet someone new if you're single watching this. So just saying, because the energy looks really good for you to meet someone brand new this week. I like it. Why the Ace of Cups for how Cancer feels about this person for the week ahead? Two of Cups. And then I see the Strength card on the bottom and the Queen of Wands. We got a perfect match, folks. Look at that. Strong Aries and Sagittarius coming through. Some of you met someone during Aries season. Look at that. Holy smokes, Cancer. I like this reading. I don't want to continue clarifying anymore. I'm scared. I don't want to ruin it. Cancer, it looks like this around this week, you're really deepening a bond with somebody. That's strong. That's strong mutual interest. That's strong mutual, like, confidence. When the King and Queen of Wands shows up, that's two people feeling very confident to go forward. But it feels like the confidence starts to spike after a conversation happens, where someone's wanting to ask a couple important questions, and it looks like, based off of what the cards are showing me, someone hears what they want to hear. Doesn't end up hearing something that they don't want to hear. All right, let's clarify this person's intentions. We got the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant for this person's intentions. Justice. The Justice card shows up as intentions when someone intends to be honest, fair, intends to have a relationship where both parties hold each other accountable. Justice to the Hierophant can talk about someone looking for someone to have a traditional relationship with, to have something legally binding like marriage eventually. Someone does not want to miss an opportunity here. Clarify that King of Wands as this person's actions with Cancer this week. Someone's preparing to come to you with a lot of motivation here. Ten of Cups, Cancer. What the fudge? You got the best reading so far. The Knight of Cups is right underneath that. The Three of Cups is right underneath that. Judgment is underneath that. Cancer, either you're meeting someone brand new this week and this person's going to fall head over heels for you, or this is someone that you may have already met, possibly during Aries season like I picked up a second ago. And don't even worry about, you know, the when or the how, but it looks really good. It looks really good. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to dive in any deeper. I'll pull some cards for those in complicated situations in a second. But for the Cancers who are single or have recently met someone new, just keep a positive mindset and open communication and build trust with each other. This could go far. This could really go far. You got someone that's really like aligning with your values, aligning with your beliefs with that Hierophant. You guys are on the same page. This feels good. I'm leaving it alone. All right, so for the complicated group, let's dive in. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, Cancer, I have Aries, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus. It could be any zodiac sign though. Power couple. You amplify each other's gifts and elevate each other's goals. You're building more than a relationship. You're building an empire. Yeah, that's the King and Queen of Wands. Look at that, Cancer. That's fantastic, Cancer. What the fudge? Your reading has like been getting more positive in the last few weeks. Yours were pretty heavy for a bit. This is like... Some of you are really like shifting your mindset and really getting closer to aligning yourself with someone that really respects you, values you. Money matters. Money is becoming a pressure point in this connection, whether it's overspending, income gaps, or fear of scarcity. I feel like the only thing that could affect your love life right now, Cancer, is perhaps money. The single life. Embrace your independence, expand your horizons, and enjoy the solo journey. When you're your best self, you attract your best self. Some of you Cancers, if you're single right now, you're just being your best self and you're attracting someone who's going to be ideal for you. This is your best reading I've done in a very long time, Cancer. I'm really excited to do your May monthly. I'll be doing that tomorrow, okay? Thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. Aw, you're welcome, girl. I appreciate that. So Cancer, yeah, I'm excited to do your May monthly tomorrow. This looks really good. So if you're single right now, just keep on spoiling yourself. Be your best version of yourself so you can attract the best. Because it does feel like you either met someone recently or you're about to meet someone soon who really is aligned with you. Beautiful. So yeah. Oh, and on the bottom, I have same mistake, different face, same emotional fallout. Until you choose differently, you'll keep attracting the same script. For the Cancers who are not dealing with a new love connection and you're still single, I'm getting the same mistake card saying until you choose differently, you'll keep attracting the same script. So if you feel like choices that you're making are aligning with the same situation you don't want anymore, reflect on what those decisions are and not do them, or not allow people to do them to you if other people are making those decisions. All right, but beautiful read. Enjoy. On to Leo. All right, Leo is up. Again, you guys, it's just a quickie style read today. I'm not feeling my best, but I didn't want to skip out on doing the reading. All right, let's take a look at Leo for this week. All right, what do we have for Leo this week for the next 7 days? What do we have for Leo, please? For the next 7 days, what do we have for Leo? What do we have for Leo this week? 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Leos. All right, Leo, your person's feelings this week. We have the 9 of Pentacles, their intentions. We have the King of Swords, their actions towards you, the Queen of Pentacles. Your feelings for them, we have the 8 of Swords, and the overall energy is the Judgment card, influenced by the 4 of Pentacles and the Magician and the 4 of Wands. Are you guys already in a relationship? This feels like a domesticated reading. a reading where you guys already live together, share a home together, share responsibilities together. If that's not the case, you guys just may have that type of dynamic together where you guys kind of connect in a way that feels like you're already in a relationship, even if you're not. It's like you guys are making relationship decisions together, but it feels like for some of you, you're not in a relationship. That's what's throwing me off. Like someone here acts like a couple, even if there's no label of being a couple. And maybe that's why you're in the Eight of Swords energy, Leo. You're like, all right, are we a couple? Because we're acting like a couple. What's the deal? Yeah, for some of you, Leos, you're wanting a more defined label here. Because you and another person are perhaps making decisions or spending time together as if you guys are in an exclusive relationship. So let's break it down. I'm going to start with this person's feelings for you. We got the Nine of Pentacles. Why the Nine of Pentacles, please, for Leo's person's feelings? The Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands in this art depiction shows me someone kind of looking at two different directions. Their body language is split. Their face is looking at one path, their feet are pointing to another path. So Leo, you may have someone that is still trying to figure out what role to give you in their life. Like they're still trying to figure out how you fit in their life, how you fit in their future plans. Ten of Wands. They're willing to do the work once they know what this role is. It's like someone is willing to put in a lot of work towards the relationship once there's a clear, defined role here. And I feel like that's what you both are. You got unspoken feelings towards each other about the same thing, it feels like. You both are wondering, where's this going? Because I've got decisions to make for my future. And if we're going to do this, I want to make certain that these decisions will accommodate our relationship. It's kind of what I'm getting off of someone, Leo. All right, let's dive into your feelings. You might be able to give me something a little bit more than that. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is all mental. It's that energy we get into when we are like reflecting on many different things that could be happening. Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, Leo, you want this person. You really do. And with the Queen of Pentacles as their behavior towards this relationship and you feeling the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles tells me that you both want the same thing, but nobody's saying anything yet. You both are kind of coming in not certain on how to approach the conversation. I've got a lot of earth energy in this reading, which is a good sign that you guys have a very grounded relationship. You guys are already acting like a couple. Yeah, you guys would make a really good match. You guys would make a really good match. Thank you. I appreciate that, Bridget. You're such a sweetie. Thank you. You guys would already make a really good match with the King and Queen of Pentacles showing up. Now, if it turns out you guys are already in a relationship where roles are clearly defined, there's some very important decisions coming up in regards to you guys' finances, it feels like. You guys are perhaps making a big financial purchase together. Something to do with a house maybe, or business idea, or investments. That's why I kind of felt like you guys were already in a relationship early on, because the reading kind of started off with choices that you would only make if you were in a relationship with somebody. Like, you don't make these types of decisions with someone that you're bumping uglies with, and that's it. It's like, no. Let's take a look at this person's intentions, because it looks like with the King of Swords as this person's intentions, and this person's holding their sword in their hand, the sword is where they're speaking their truth from. You got someone that wants to talk to you, be very straight up with you. This person's being serious. The Nine of Swords. You both are coming in the exact same way. Look at this. You came in as the Eight of Swords earlier. This person showing up now as the Nine of Swords. It's the same thing. And you guys are copying each other. You both are showing up in the exact same way. So it's like that pink elephant in the room is the same pink elephant in the room that you are nurturing. You both may be fearing that someone is more invested than the other. Like someone's scared that this is just all like a misunderstanding. Like someone's scared that they're reading something wrong. But this feels just too secure, too safe here for it to not be something that could move forward. So let's dive into their behavior towards this. We got the Queen of Pentacles. When the Queen of Pentacles shows up in the behavior position, it's pretty much someone telling you that they're getting settled into a life with you. They're getting comfortable. They got their chair picked out at your dining table. They've got their favorite part of the couch. You know, they got their favorite side of the bed that they sleep on. Someone's already making their life in your life comfortable. You know, it's kind of what I'm getting. It's like, oh, yeah, your favorite morning coffee cup is where you left it last time. It's like someone's making themselves at home in your life, Leo. Clarify that Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. So for those of you who are dealing with someone new, you both are falling in love with each other. You both are wanting to invest in this, but the conversation still needs to be had, but you both already feel it. It's one of those, it goes without saying sort of things, but sometimes we still need to have that conversation. For those of you who are already in a committed relationship with this person, it looks like you guys are getting ready to make a very important financial purchase or a big decision for the future of your relationship. Whether it's a family home, an investment, something to do with business. I've got all coins here in your reading, Leo. All coins. Coins show up in a reading when there's real investment here. Something that could really grow and return that investment. Who else got something similar? Cancer had something similar, but they didn't have as many coins in their reading. But they had that new relationship vibe going on. All right, so if this is someone new, it feels like things are really starting to become stable quickly. It's like it didn't waste any time. Sometimes all this earth energy shows up a lot later into the relationship when there's some apprehension. But it looks like you guys kind of got comfy with each other early on, and that's a sign that you both are aligned with each other and you share similar values. You guys are on the same page, and now it's all just about conversations and, you know, getting the awkward conversations out. But when it's the right person, there's no awkwardness. So let me get one more card, and then I'm going to pull the hidden messages. Three of Pentacles and the Six of Swords and the Emperor. Yeah, Leo, it looks like you are moving on from a stressful part of your life, and you're aligning with people that work really well with you. You're finding the right people to build your life with. I'm not getting just romance. I'm getting that you're finding your tribe of solid friendships, solid work relationships, solid family members, and your love life. It's like you've done a lot of strong work on yourself to make this happen for yourself. So you're going to notice that the more you work on you, your relationships you attract seem a lot more calmer and easier as time goes on. When we have a lot of work to do on ourselves, the relationships we attract are a lot more challenging, more complicated. But after we do a lot of shadow work, you'll notice that each connection that comes into your life is more high quality than the last, less chaotic than the last, even if it's not guaranteed to last a long time. It's just it doesn't come in with like a big slap on the face energetically. It's like, all right, we didn't work out, but at least this person didn't stress me out. Wish you well. It's kind of what it feels like, Leo. But whoever this person is in this reading, it feels like you guys could go far. Looks like you guys could go far. So for those of you who are not in relationships that resonate with this, I'll pull for you now. For zodiac signs that came through, hello, don't fall. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, I've got strong earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I've got Scorpio here. Aries is here. Gemini is here. And Virgo. I think I already said Virgo. Someone here could be a Leo, Virgo cusper. I got so much freaking Virgo in this reading. Or has Earth and their moon rising. Please rock that like and subscribe button, big girl, if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Ooh, Leo. Envy vibes. Envy wears many faces. Sometimes it shows up as fake support, fake concern, or unsolicited advice. I feel like you get this card a lot. You may have someone around you just because they envy you, but be mindful. It may start off as supportive praise and, oh my goodness, I love the way you wear your hair. Oh my goodness, I love the way that you did your speech, blah, blah, blah. But then it could turn into contempt and like, you know, aggression, because how dare you have something that they don't have? That's not fair. Why do you get the attention you deserve? Why do you have the success that you deserve? So be mindful of someone who's acting like a fan in your friendship group or a fan in your love life than just a person that you're naturally aligned with, okay? Because it can turn ugly when they start to resent that. Burning bridges, it's not about closure, it's about cutting ties. Whatever connection existed, it's been torched beyond repair. Some of you Leos, you cut off someone that you could tell was just envious of you and didn't really care about you. They just wanted to get close to what you had to see if it would wear off on them. Or they started to try and act like you, be like you, but it came off so fake to where you just pulled away quickly. Okay. Back together, the honeymoon round 2 has begun, but the real tease and how long it will last. For some of you Leos, you may be trying to reconcile with someone this week with that judgment energy, but you may be uncertain on how long it will last this time around and whether or not this was the best decision to make or whether it's in your best interest to just cut the connection if it's toxic for you. Toxic ties. This isn't a victim-villain story. It's a messy entanglement where both sides are contributing to the destruction. I want to get a card on that envy card and that burning bridge. I just feel drawn to get a card on that because it keeps staring at me. I mean, Leo, you're the sun. People project on you a lot. 9 of Cups. Someone feels like you've got it all and they want it too. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands could be showing me someone's doing all the hard work to get to where you're at, but not getting the results. But that may be because they're trying to live the life that you were destined to live instead of choosing to live the life that they're meant to live. You know, comparison is a thief of joy. Instead of just being happy for what they've got and focusing on making better decisions, this person may be copying you thinking that's going to lead to the same results, but it ends up not doing that. Okay? You can't like copy someone like that. You got to be authentic. Everyone's destiny is different. All right, so I hope that helps, Leo. I'll do your May monthly, I think Monday. Either tomorrow or Monday. I know I'm doing Cancers tomorrow. All right, so just enjoy the rest of your weekend, Leo. On to Virgo. My ice already melted. Those dang ice cubes never stayed cold long enough. Hi, Virgo. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic. Again, sorry for the quicker style read today. I'm just not feeling my best, but I didn't want to skip out on the weekly reading. I have so much fun with you guys. All right, what do we have for Virgo this week? What do we have for Virgo this week? The next 7 days, what do we have for Virgo this week? Two more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my vivacious Virgos. All right, Virgo, your person's feelings for you. We have the Queen of Pentacles. That's your court card. That's you. This person's intentions, the Eight of Wands. Their actions towards you, the King of Wands, Leo energy. Your feelings for this person, the Seven of Wands, Leo energy. And the overall is Justice, major for Libra, followed by the Knight of Cups and the Sun, Leo energy. A lot of Leo. Now, it doesn't have to be a Leo that you're connecting to, and you don't have to be a Leo Virgo cuspy for this amount of Leo energy to show up in a reading. Leo is all about confidence, all about self-expression, all about, you know, just being yourself and authentic. So someone may be trying to be themselves around you this week in order for the relationship to progress. This is someone that really wants to impress you, but they're trying their best to just be themselves and not be something that they're not. Someone holds you in very high regard. For you to show up as your own court card in their feelings tells me that this person feels like they know who you are and they really like it. Okay? The Eight of Wands as intentions, that's the intent to make plans with you. That's the intent to keep the momentum alive. This is someone that does not want you to lose interest in them at all. So it's like someone that's regularly texting you, regularly making plans with you, regularly showing up, wanting to, you know, be present in your life so you don't forget about them, which could tell me that this is in the early stages of development where one false move and the connection could flatline. Okay? With your feelings for them being the Seven of Wands, you may be kind of like a little standoffish. I will definitely dive into why soon. But let's start with this person's feelings to you because they really like you. They really like you. Why the Queen of Pentacles for how this person feels about Virgo this week? The Hanged Man and the Fool. They're waiting on the right moment to like take some sort of risk, take some sort of leap of faith. And what that leap of faith is the Knight of Pentacles underneath that. That's something stable. It feels like this is someone that you're on a regular basis texting and flirting with, maybe even had a date with. And this person is waiting on the right moment to like go in with something more like solid. This person wants a relationship with you, Virgo. They really like you. They're just on hold right now because you may be coming off a bit standoffish. So let's take a look at why you may be feeling this way. Why does Virgo feel the Seven of Wands right now for the week ahead? Why does Virgo feel the Seven of Wands? The Ten of Cups and the Strength card, Leo energy, and the Two of Swords, Moon and Libra. You want a relationship with someone, Virgo, but you're waiting until you feel confident. Right now, you may be still a little bit indecisive about what the future could hold between the two of you. So you're holding back, showing how passionate you could be in this relationship. It's like, you know, you're capable of coming in with a lot more passion, more excitement, but you're refraining from showing that person this too soon until you've had your chance to like do your due diligence to see if this is something that would make sense long term. It's kind of what it feels like. It's kind of what it feels like. All right, so let's dive into this person's intentions, Virgo. We got the Eight of Wands. Why the Eight of Wands, please? The World card and the King of Swords. Someone's wanting to have a conversation with you around this time frame, Virgo, and it feels like it's talking about a new milestone. It's like someone's ready to go the next you know, chapter with you. That's what it feels like. Is my internet acting funny? Because it looks kind of funny on my end. I just want to make sure that the internet is not all choppy. Because it did a weird thing for me. I just want to make sure you guys can see the video clearly. It's fine? All right. Because a few weeks ago, I did the whole live stream and then found out that the internet was choppy the whole time. It's good? All right. Awesome. So Virgo, it does feel like you've got someone that wants to go into the summer months, you know, more committed with you. Clarify the King of Wands as this person's actions with Virgo. King of Cups. And that Knight of Pentacles is back. Virgo, this is a really nice reading. You're still not going all in just yet, but I do feel like you like this person. You're just being cautious is what it kind of feels like. But you do like this person based off what I'm seeing here. It feels like you're just watching to see if someone's being consistent with you. You're just observing someone's ability to be consistent with you is all. But it does feel like you both mutually are feeling something developing between the two of you that you would like to see work out. You're just not getting too excited just yet. Clarify the Justice card with the Knight of Cups and the Sun as the overall energy. For some of you, the summer months are going to go really fast in a good way between you and another person. Feels like the summer is really going to be when your relationship just goes in the right direction. That's what it kind of feels like, Virgo. The Five of Cups and Death card. So Virgo, I'm strongly getting that you're wanting to avoid getting your heart broken. You're wanting to avoid repeating any mistakes. You're just trying to see if what you and this person are experiencing is something that is still going to be a thing in a month from now. It's like, you know, the rush of a new person could, you know, confuse things early on, and you're just trying to see if once the newness wears off, you both are still enjoying each other's company. It's kind of what it feels like to me. I mean, you are being responsible. And for those of you who have already had an experience with this person that may have reached a tough point, you're just trying to see how long working things out will last for you, for some of you. But it looks like summertime, you and this person could really have a really great time. It feels like things start to like take off and make a lot of forward movement. So let's get the hidden messages for those of you in complicated situations. For zodiac signs that came through, I have Leo here. I have Aries. I have Libra, Pisces, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Ooh, this card just got my attention so strongly. Undefined. You're sharing energy, time, and maybe even intimacy, but no one's naming what this is. If you feel uncertain, it's because the foundation is unclear. That card just got my attention loudly. Virgo. Someone's like, all right, let's name this because this feels good. I like it. I like it, Virgo. I'm strongly getting that right now you're a little bit apprehensive, but you are open to this with this person. They're kind of mirroring you, it looks like. But it feels like over the next month or so, boom. It's like something gains a lot of momentum. And things just start to move quick, and you guys start to feel more comfortable with each other. I love it. I love it. If you resonate with that, I love it. All right, so, oh, wait, got my cards mixed up. Oh, crap, don't do that. Especially during a Virgo reading, they pay attention to details. Come on. Did I fix it? Oh, crap. Get it all mixed up. Commitment issues in reverse. But I gotta put it upright to read it. Someone here is afraid to fully commit, whether they admit it or not. Emotional walls are high and avoidance is running the show. It came in reverse, indicating that there's no issue surrounding commitment for you and this person. But since it did come in, I feel like for some of you Virgos, you may kind of come in a bit apprehensive about your love life right now. But with it being in reverse, they're showing me that there's no issue for the two of you. Honeymoon phase. This is the beginning, beautiful, euphoric, and full of potential. Let it unfold, but don't ignore the details beneath the romance. Virgo, that's what you're doing. Holy smokes. You're doing what the advice is before the advice even comes out. You are aware that this could be the honeymoon phase right now, where a lot of people ignore important details that could end up helping or hurting a relationship moving forward. So it's like you're not going so all in on the passion just yet. You're just staying observant to all the other details, so that way things could actually have a stronger chance. I like it. I like it, Virgo. Loving yourself. Loving yourself is the ultimate romance. Invest in you, grow, glow, and get to know how great you really are. And the other card is love is love. Love transcends labels, gender, and expectations. Let your heart feel without fear or an apology. So Virgo, I feel like even though you feel something for someone around this time frame, you're spending this time loving up on you mostly. And you're kind of just going with the flow of something while also paying attention to the details. And for some of you, you may be experiencing a love connection with someone that may be new territory for you. If it's a new gender or a new type of person, a different type of background, different personality type, you may be experiencing something different and you're just being cautious. All right, so I hope that helps, Virgo. All right, enjoy the rest of your weekend. On to Libra. All right, Libra, Libra, Libra. Hi, Libra. Let's see what's going on with you this week. Oh, if I can get comfy. What do we have for Libra this week? What do we have for Libra this week? What do we have for Libra this week? Two more shuffles for Libra. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my lovely Libras. All right, so your person's feelings for you this week. We have Judgment, major for Scorpio. This person's intentions with you, we have the 6 of Pentacles. This person's behavior and actions, the Ace of Pentacles. Your feelings for this person, the 3 of Pentacles. And the overall energy this week, the Fool and the King of Wands. Holy smokes, what happened this week? Everyone's like getting in relationships. I mean, it's great, but it almost feels like Aries season did a lot of good for some new couples or new contracts starting. I feel like I got that for you guys last week. Yeah, it feels like spring is really like birthing a lot of stable relationship opportunities. This looks really good, Libra. Someone's stoked about you. You got someone that's really riding the high of meeting you. Like there's a lot of physical attraction, chemistry. You know, this could be someone that you work together with or you met through other friends or you guys go to the same hangout spots. But this looks good. You got someone that intends to reciprocate with that 6 of Pentacles here. All right, so let's start with this person's feelings for you. Someone is willing to do whatever work there needs to be done to make something happen. You see, when you're with the right person or when you've connected with someone that you really want to be with, you know, there's no fear to invest and put in a lot of effort. When someone doesn't want to put effort into it, it's because they don't want it enough. So if anyone's dealing with someone that is apprehensive about like showing up and, you know, putting in a lot of work to the relationship, it's they don't care as much. Or they're afraid of love, one of the two. So you never really know until you just observe someone's patterns. Clarify again this person's feelings for Libra. The Sun, major for Leo, and I got the Ace of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sag energy, and Aries. Libra, it feels like someone's really excited about the two of you. You got someone coming in very motivated, very passionate, really like excited about you. So you could be getting a lot of text messages from this person. They're making plans to hang out with you on a regular basis. You got someone really into you. And the good news is that passionate energy is going to stabilize itself with that earth energy showing up, which is what we like to see. Fire needs to be contained in order for it to really, you know, work in your favor. You've got someone that really feels happy to have met you with that Sun energy and doesn't want to screw something up. This is someone very motivated. That card wanted my attention. The King of Cups. Man, everyone's readings today are really good. It looks like over the winter, a lot of people released a lot of exes, toxic relationships, and just in time for Aries season, new relationships. Once you make space for new opportunities, new people, it comes in. Clarify Libra's feelings. What? The Three of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords, the Two of Cups, and then I see the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is throwing me off. With the Two of Cups, Ace of Swords, clarifying your feelings for this person, Libra, you do feel like there's something very sweet about this relationship, something mutual. You feel like you guys are on the same page, but there is some insecurity that you may be entertaining around this time frame. But it does look like you're trying to be open-minded to like just not feed that energy too much and let it happen to where you guys have a very important conversation. But Libra, it feels like you've met a match. This looks like this could go far. This looks like a match. All right. So let's clarify this person's intentions. We got the Six of Pentacles. I like the Six of Pentacles as intentions. That's the intent to give what you receive, or to give, and then it naturally reciprocates when, you know, you're with someone who's on the same page as you. This is a very generous person, Libra. This is someone very giving. I mean, with you being ruled by Venus, you love generous people. Page of Swords, that's my incoming text message card, but it's also my watching card. So Libra, you've got someone that's keeping a close eye out on things and investing. Okay? You really got someone stoked about you. I mean, when I first pulled the spread, I immediately got the wave of, yes, this is great. I like this person. Finally, I met someone I really like. That's what I'm getting off of this person, Libra. Someone's trying to use their judgment and not screw up. So let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Why the Ace of Pentacles as their next actions with Libra? Knight of Swords and the King of Pentacles. You guys, holy, what went down this past month? It feels like some good shifts are happening in people's love lives. When the King of Pentacles shows up with the Ace of Pentacles, that's someone serious. That's not someone coming in with a hollow offer. That's someone that means business. When they like someone, they like them. You got someone that's really feeling lucky to like invest in this. You got a very generous person. When they like someone, they're generous. This person may make a lot of money as well. Or you're inspiring them professionally to where they will eventually make a lot of money. Because when you got the right person by your side, it's just you feel endless possibilities when it's the right person cheering you on. but it feels like this person may already be in a financial position where they can afford to like splurge on you. I still want to find out why you got the 5 wands though. Clarify the 5 wands. There could be a little bit of insecurity surrounding, am I attractive enough? Am I this enough? I wouldn't entertain those thoughts, Libra, because whoever this person is just enjoying everything about you. They're not focusing on your flaws. And if there are flaws, everyone has flaws, they might find those flaws, cute. Because they're not saying anything negative about you. The Emperor, Aries energy, and the Strength card, Leo energy, and the Magician. So Libra, it really feels like if you just stay confident and focus on what you're trying to manifest, don't focus on what you don't want to manifest. When we're trying to manifest what we want, we got to not feed the attention to things that we don't want. It feels like some of you're manifesting someone who's going to take serious action towards the relationship and step the F up. The Emperor shows up when someone's looking at marriage, it feels like. You've got a very responsible person showing up in this reading. You got someone that takes care of their responsibilities. You got someone that when they want something, they go after it. They don't waste anyone's time. This is a very responsible person, Libra, whoever they are. Very responsible. They're not looking to play any games, and they really like you. They're really hoping that you're exactly who you say that you are or are showing up as yourself right now, because they'll get disappointed if this was all a facade. But they're not looking at it like that right now. This is someone that's like, I feel like me and Libra could work. Anything else? 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, and then I got the 4 of Swords. Somebody here has been doing a lot of healing, a lot of self-work, a lot of shadow work on themselves, and it's showing up clearly in the reading. That's what aligns us with healthy relationships. When we look at ourselves in the mirror and we work on ourselves, we attract people who are also taking accountability and working on themselves. So Libra, this is a really beautiful potential here. All right, so have at it, enjoy it. Now for those of you in more complicated situations, let's take a look. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, undefined showed up, in love is love. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have, I almost said Libra, but I don't see any Libra here. I was just about to say Libra though. Gemini, Virgo, Aries, Leo, strong Aries, strong Leo, Scorpio is here. Strong Scorpio all of a sudden. That's the main ones that wanted to come through, but I wouldn't worry too much about the zodiac signs, okay? I only mention it because you guys like to hear the zodiac signs. Make a move. Swipe, speak, show up. Whatever your move is, now's the time to make it. Waiting won't align you. Action will. Libra, someone's like, make a move already. I want you. Someone's like, oh, I can't take it anymore. Someone's really wanting to like get something moving. Someone's really into it. Holding you back. You're dimming your light to keep the peace. Love should never require self-abandonment. This does not feel like it's attached to this reading. Libra, if someone's dimming your light or making you feel like you have to hold back being you, I would just ditch them. If you can't be yourself, then you're not in the right space. You're not in the right environment. The right people will love everything about you just as you are, within reason, of course, as long as we're working on things that do need to be worked on. That's different. But if you're being your authentic self, you're going to find people who are going to want to be your audience, and you're going to not align with people who don't resonate with that. So if you got to dim who you are, maybe it's not the right person. Miles apart. Even though you're physically apart, you're deeply emotionally entangled. Long distance love is never easy, but it's not impossible. Some of you, this could be a long distance connection, and someone may be making travel plans to come see you, as I do see someone looking at a map. So if there is someone who's at a distance from you right now, Libra, they may be making plans to come visit you. And if this is not someone at a distance, someone may be wanting to take a trip with you, wanting to go on a, first little romance trip with you. And the bottom card is happy family. You're creating or aligning with a family dynamic that's grounded in peace and mutual care. This is the kind of home that can heal generational wounds. Yeah, I'm not getting anything negative in this friggin' reading. I'm glad. So Libra, if you're single watching this right now, this could be a strong glimpse into the type of relationship you're attracting. So just continue focusing on you, healing anything you feel like you need to heal. We all can work on ourselves. And you've got a fantastic person coming your way. And if you already know who this person is, Libra, they're into you. Enjoy it, all right? As long as you guys are on the same page, enjoy it. Don't focus too much on what could go wrong if nothing's going wrong. Because this person's really interested in you. And I'll be doing your May monthly here in a couple of days. All right, Libra, enjoy the rest of your weekend. On to Scorpio. Dang, I really like today's readings. I love it when it comes out like that. Those heavy readings really, make me sad. Okay. Oh my goodness, how small did I just write Scorpio's name? I usually don't write that small. All right, again, sorry for the quicker style reading today. I'm just trying to not fall over. I'm not feeling my best today, but I didn't want to skip out on the reading. I love reading for you guys on my weekends. All right, but just the sacrifice I had to make was make it not 3.5 hours today. All right, what do we have for Scorpio? And I really wanted to see that new Michael Jackson biopic this weekend, but I don't know if I have the energy to be in a theater full of people. All right, what do we have for Scorpio? Outside thoughts coming out again. Just ignore me. What do we have for Scorpio this week? What do we have for Scorpio this week? Scorpio. What do we have for Scorpio this week? I keep on seeing the Chariot and the Moon. 2 more shuffles for Scorpio. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Scorpionators. All right, Scorpio, your person's feelings this week. We have the Queen of Swords. Their intentions. We have the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. Their behavior and actions, the 9 of Wands. Your feelings for them, the World card. And the overall energy is the Fool. Dang, that Fool card keeps on showing up. Interesting, you got the World card as your feelings and the Fool as your overall energy. The World card usually shows up in someone's feelings when they feel like a cycle is ending. A chapter has come to a close. And with the Fool being the overall energy, all endings lead to new beginnings. So Scorpio, around this time frame, you're feeling ready for a new chapter to open up for yourself. You're over here like really motivated. But who you're connecting to in this reading does not look as motivated, perhaps indicating that your new chapter may not include them. We'll see. We'll see. You got someone that's trying to you've got someone, Scorpio, that feels like they're the last man standing in the situation. Like they're the only ones that are giving life to this relationship. Kind of what it feels like. And they feel like their love life is on hold until you give them the final direction. And they're sitting here feeling like you're being the Queen of Swords right now with them. Being more tough. I mean, you may want a new chapter with them, but in a different way than what's been happening. Or you really are done with this relationship and ready to see what's out there. All right, so let's break it down. All right, let's break down why they feel the Queen of Swords for you. Why the Queen of Swords, please, for how this person feels about Scorpio. Hello. Oh, dang. Scorpio, the Ten of Swords. This person feels like you're done with them. Libra energy. Eight of Swords on the bottom, the Star, the Four of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. This person's not wanting this over, Scorpio. This person loves you. Some of you guys could be married to each other, or you've been together long enough to where it feels like a marriage. You got someone that is holding on to life support with this relationship and hoping and praying that this is not over. But you may be feeling like this relationship is just not good for you anymore. The devil showing up could be telling me that some of you Scorpios stayed in a connection because of money or children or because of control. I just feel like I'm reading for a Scorpio that is feeling like they're getting some sort of opportunity in their life and they're excited about it. But it feels like it comes with a sacrifice of this person who's not wanting to let go. Yeah, you got someone that's like, wait a minute, Scorpio, don't go. Hold up, don't leave. So let's clarify your feelings. You got the World card. The World card in this art depiction shows me someone who looks at peace about something, looks really happy about something. So if your decision was to end things with this person or to not, but maybe go in a different direction with them, you look happy about something, which tells me that it was a decision you made. Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. For some of you Scorpios, you may be still going back and forth on the ins and outs of how you're moving forward in your love life. The Two of Pentacles is kind of still weighing out the pros and cons of a situation. Your person's intentions is pausing the situation and not going any further. It's like this person doesn't want you to budge 1 inch, not to go any further until they can catch their breath and figure out something. But you look like you already made your mind up. Clarify this person's intentions with Scorpio. The Moon and the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so Scorpio, it feels like this person intends to have a future with you, but there's a lot of fear and uncertainty surrounding whether or not you want the same thing. Clarify that Fool for Scorpio's overall energy, please. The Two of Cups and the Emperor. So it feels like, Scorpio, when it comes to your love life, you're really wanting your divine partner, and you may feel like you haven't found that person yet, and that's what you're searching for. You may have a good enough connection here, but you may feel like it's not your divine partner. And now I just saw the Empress. Yeah, it feels like I have a Scorpio that has met some really nice people, but nothing that stands out as your divine partner, so you're just keeping it moving. You're not like holding on too tightly. You're not like taking too long to make decisions. If you feel like someone's not aligned with you, you quickly move on. And you may have someone that feels like that's unfair to just like up and leave like that. I mean, typically when the Ten of Swords shows up, that tells me that this was a long-term relationship. You usually don't get that for a connection you went on one date with. But the Nine of Wands is this person's next actions. They feel like they're the only ones still standing. Why the Nine of Wands, please? The Death card, Scorpio energy, and the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Yeah, this person feels like you're done, but they're still committed. Until the final curtain call, they're still committed to this, whatever this commitment is. What does Scorpio want? You know what? Let me use a different tarot deck. Let me ask that. What does Scorpio want? What does Scorpio want? The Magician and Justice. You're wanting peace in your love life. You want things to be more harmonious. You're not wanting relationships to be so toxic and hard and difficult. You don't want to be dealing with anyone that lies to you. You want to feel safe in your environment. You're wanting to feel safe in the space that you are sharing with someone who says that they love you, and you want them to show it in actions too. So some of you Scorpios, you may feel like someone has said, I love you, but doesn't show it in consistent actions. It may have even hurt you, left a betrayal too. And you may have come to some huge sudden realization that this was a relationship that taught you a lot about yourself, and now it's time to move on to find your true divine partner. Yeah, Scorpio, it feels like you're making a tough decision to let someone go who has repeatedly hurt you, and this person's not wanting to let go. They're wanting forgiveness, but you may feel like you've already given forgiveness and didn't see any correction. It's like same mistake, different day. Oh, Scorpio. I mean, I'm happy for you in the sense that you know your worth, you know your value, you're going after what you deserve. It's just, it's a tough situation for you to be in with this person because they don't want to let you go at all. They're not giving up. Give me another card on this person. Queen of Swords again. They want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. They want to try and work things out. Three of Pentacles. They're kind of up in the air right now on what to do next. They feel like it's your lead. All right, so that's what I have for you, Scorpio. It looks like you just came through a strong epiphany about your love life, and you look really happy about it. You look like you just lost 200 pounds of stress. You could be connecting to an Aries, a Cancer, a Pisces, a Libra, a Virgo, a Gemini, a Taurus, a fellow Scorpio, Pisces again, Aquarius again. It could be any zodiac sign. Let's take a look at the hidden messages. Possessiveness. Someone here is holding on too tightly and it's starting to suffocate the connection. Love shouldn't need to cage you to claim you. For some of you Scorpios, you may feel like someone got a bit possessive about you, didn't give you freedom to be yourself, kind of held on to the connection really tightly. Ride or die. This is about unwavering loyalty, the kind that stays through thick and thin. If you've got a ride or die by your side, cherish and defend them fiercely. Scorpio wants that type of relationship. Scorpio wants that type of relationship where you know someone's got your back 100%. Soulmate bond. When you know, you just know. This soulmate connection is deep and real. This is that no explanation needed type of love. Some of you Scorpios, you're making space for someone new. Whether you already know this person or you're getting ready to meet someone once you let go of the past, you know you deserve something better. Thank you, Donald. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, Scorpio, you're really putting yourself first. It's like you've got this big vision for yourself, and it looks like that vision is, aligned with you. You know what you want and you know what you don't want. You're about to let go of somebody, it looks like, because they weren't showing up for you the way you needed them to. All right, so I hope it all works out, which I feel like it will for you, Scorpio. Just do what's best for yourself. All right, enjoy the rest of your weekend. On to Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius this week? What do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius, please? What do we have for Sagittarius? Aw, thank you, Midnight. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thank you. What do we have for Sagittarius? Yeah, hopefully I feel a lot better soon. This has been a rough one. I don't know if it's pollen. 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Saggies. All right, Sagittarius, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the 3 of Wands, Their intentions with you, we have the Two of Wands. Their actions with you, we have the Ten of Cups. And your feelings for this person, the Seven of Swords. And the overall energy is the Moon. Influenced by the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Wow, you guys are not on the same page. You got someone that feels like you guys are in a good spot. Everything is going in the right trajectory. Very happy with you. Making plans with you. But when I look at your energy, Sagittarius, you're kind of coming in a bit protective. Like you feel like you can't fully trust the situation right now. You are still open to exploring this with this person, Sagittarius, but you're coming in trying to figure out what your next backup plan is in case something goes left. You're just trying to figure out if you're suspicious of this person for a real good reason, or if it's an unhealed insecurity or fear attached to an old situation. You're trying to figure out if you're projecting on this person some old pain from another relationship prior, or if this person deserves this. Because right now it feels like you're dealing with someone that is happy, wants to continue nurturing this with you, feels like you guys are on the right page. Not realizing that you're kind of looking at them like this. All right, so let's dive in. Let's start with this person's feelings for you. Three of Wands. This person's really open to seeing this go somewhere. This is someone that's feeling the vibe, feeling the chemistry, enjoying each time that they spend with you. Why the Three of Wands, please, for how someone feels about Sagittarius? Eight of Cups. They may be sensing you pulling away. Yeah, the Hermit on the bottom. And that could be why this person is pausing with that Three of Wands. This person may be sensing that you're kind of avoiding. Like you're not being as open like you were in the beginning, maybe. Like they're noticing you kind of tensing, becoming more tense. It's like Sagittarians are normally very playful and flirty, and you guys are just full of life. But around this time frame, this person may be noticing that you're not as, playful, you're not as flirty, and just very careful with what you share with them, careful with how affectionate you are with them. It's like you're giving them enough to not ignore them, but you're kind of ignoring them. It's kind of what this person's saying to me right now. They want to give to you emotionally. This is someone that has started to develop strong feelings for you, if not already love for you. But they can sense that you're giving them just enough to not ignore them. But it's not like, reciprocal. I'm looking at this Nine of Swords, Sagittarius, and it's telling me that some sort of worry and fear just creeped up for you. But the Nine of Swords typically comes in when there's not a real threat in a situation, but it's our own fearful thoughts. Like some of you may feel like the closer you're getting with this person, it's getting you scared to let them in just for it to not work out in case it doesn't work out. Like right now, it kind of looks like it's working out. But the more it starts to look like it's working out, the more scared you get for what if it doesn't always work out. And it's like you're starting to close off to this person. They can sense it. Clarify the Two of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the King of Wands. This is someone that wants to make future plans with you, but they're hoping that you're not letting your past steer this. They're really hoping that you're giving them a chance and not basing decisions off of what an ex did to you or what a past situation did to you. They want to make certain that they're being given a fair chance here. The King of Wands is a very confident person. In fact, the King of Wands is a perfect opposite for you, or a perfect match for you, excuse me. You're the Queen of Wands, regardless of your gender. So this is someone that aligns with you nicely. but they don't want your past to be what causes, or they don't want anyone that you dealt with prior interfere with what they're hoping that they can achieve with you, because they really enjoy this. Clarify that Ten of Cups. Now, roles could definitely be reversed, Sagittarius, if you feel like this person is doing that with you. Why the Ten of Cups? Someone could have a calico cat. I'm looking at that cute calico cat. Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Yeah, Sagittarius, you've got someone that's really seeing a lot of special things in the two of you's bond. This is someone that wants to make themselves at home in your life. The Queen of Pentacles shows up when someone is feeling comfortable to start planting roots, making solid plans, and like really getting cozy, having someone in their life on a regular basis. Like this person is starting to really make space for you in their life. Like they're really like making room for you to be there, but they're noticing a shift in your behavior. It's not enough to cut them off from you or anything like that. But I am getting that this person may be wanting to have a conversation with you very soon. Clarify the Moon, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Swords, please. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and the Hierophant. So Temperance, that's your major arcana. You may just want to like take things slow and just move forward, okay? You do feel like this person is aligned with you. So some of you Sagittarians, you may be noticing that you're not taking enough time out to meditate, enough time out to journal, enough time out to ground your energy, and that could explain why you're starting to feel very anxious all of a sudden. So some of you Sagittarians, you maybe notice that this fear may be irrational right now and coming out of nowhere, excuse me, without like any reason to land on this relationship. So you may be checking yourself and being like, all right, I think I'm getting myself a little bit overwhelmed. I need to ground my energy. So some of you Sagittarians, you are realizing that this fear is being misplaced onto the wrong person, and it might be attached to an old situation where you may have had a really toxic ex that made you feel like you can't trust anyone ever again. Some of you Sagittarians may have had a really toxic tie with someone, whether you both fed into that toxicity to each other or one was more toxic than the other, but you broke free from that since then. But it's hard to trust that everyone is who they say that they are after being in a relationship like that. It's kind of what I'm getting. So Sagittarius, it feels like around this time frame you got someone that really wants to enjoy building something with you, and they're hoping that this continues, but they are noticing that you are kind of closing off around this time frame, and they don't feel like it's fair, and it looks like they're going to talk to you. All right, so I hope that helps. Let me get the hidden messages. For zodiac signs that came through, I have Capricorn. I have Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces. It really could be any zodiac sign. False connection. The bond may be karmic, temporary, or just meant to teach. Either way, it's not what it's appeared to be. Some of you Sagittarians, you may be still healing from a connection that was false, that didn't turn out to be what it appeared to be initially, and you're still just trying to like collect your bearings off of that. You're still just trying to like, you know, recalibrate. Happy family. You're creating or aligning with a family dynamic that's grounded in peace and mutual care. This is the kind of home that can heal generational wounds. Sagittarius, whoever this was that I was tapping into, this may be that person that could help you heal generational wounds or heal repeated patterns in your love life where a relationship quickly turns toxic. Whoever this person is, I feel like this person is coming in very grounded and healthy and just wanting to have trust and a foundation with you and Clearly communicates when they feel like they need to communicate with you. This is not someone that's just going to bury their feelings. You got someone that really knows how to emotionally regulate and speak up when they need to speak up. All right, you've got someone that really wants to create a beautiful life with you, Sagittarius. They're not like your ex, is what I'm strongly getting. Feeling trapped. Feeling trapped isn't part of the love deal. If there's no key in sight, it might be time to break free. Some of you Sagittarians, you're scared of getting trapped into a relationship that's going to be hard to get out of, especially if it's not rewarding. So you might be trying to push someone away that's trying to be with you, but if you don't feel ready, you don't feel ready. I feel like you may have had an ex that really did a number on your faith in relationships, and you might need a little time to heal. Okay? Walking away in reverse. Walking away isn't failing. It's choosing yourself when the path no longer serves you. It's time to move on. But it came out in reverse. Some of you Sagittarians are considering walking away from someone out of fear that a past situation will repeat itself, but then you quickly change your mind, it looks like, after you and this person may find time to talk about some things to see if you're on the same page. Because again, I'm getting whoever this person is that showed up in today's reading is not someone you gotta fear talking to and being open with. This is someone that will, you know, appreciate your openness. They're very mature, it feels like. So I hope that helps. On to Capricorn. Again, it's just a shorter style read today. Next week we'll do our normal style length. Just today I had to just do a little bit of a quickie. That sounds so wrong. You know what I meant. All right, where's my sea goats at? All right, what do we have for Capricorn this week? What do we have for Capricorn? What do we have for Capricorn this week? What do we have for Capricorn? Two more shuffles for Capricorn. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful sea goats. All right, Capricorn, your person's feelings. We have Temperance, major for Sagittarius. Their intentions with you, the Ace of Swords. Their behavior and actions, the Six of Cups. Okay. Capricorn's feelings, the Ten of Cups, nice. And the overall energy is the Seven of Pentacles. I like it. I like it. Capricorn, you've got someone that feels like they can just be themselves around you. You've got someone that's feeling very thankful that you guys are here working together in this thing called life. I'm just getting someone who feels like each week they learn more reasons why they're thankful that you're in their life. This person is just telling me that they've been repeatedly just experiencing good memories with you. Okay, someone here feels like you guys are a really good match and that you guys complement each other. And with your feelings being the Ten of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles as the overall energy, it looks like things are looking really good for you and someone this week. I see the Fool right underneath that, and then I see the Chariot. Some of you may have made a really good decision recently, and it's really benefiting the two of you's relationship. Repeated sevens are coming out. Wow, the theme today is just new couples, it feels like, or old couples finding, you know, better ways to work together, it feels like. Clarify Temperance for how this person feels about Capricorn this week. Some of you, you got someone coming back around, Six of Cups, wanting to meet you at your pace. Maybe someone was expecting too much too quick from you, and you may have spoke out about that, and now they're coming back around wanting to meet you at your level. Terrifying. Look at that. And then I see the Four of Cups on the bottom. Someone may have realized how boring it is without you in their life and may have recently called you and texted you asking for you guys to give it another go. Or someone's trying to not miss an opportunity. Yeah, Capricorn, you've got someone that's wanting to commit to this to not risk losing this. All right, so let's break down your feelings. You got the Ten of Cups. Why the Ten of Cups, please? The Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords. There is some undercurrent here. All right, there are some fears, Capricorn, that you have beneath the happy facade. So some of you Capricorns are showing a very happy side to you and this person this week, but underneath it, there are some fears that you have that are illuminating around you. You're hiding your feelings, it looks like, Capricorn. You're not letting this person know that you've got some insecurities about the future because you don't want it to get them to run off. But if you can't be honest with your person, then is it really your person? You're scared to tell them something. But what? Yeah, Capricorn, it's like you're scared to tell this person something out of fear that it's going to like upset them and push them away. And you're wanting to just carry on with everything's fine, I'm fine, we're fine, let's just be fine. It's kind of what I'm getting off of you all of a sudden. Maybe some of you Capricorns may feel like you had to swallow your pride or swallow something that was very important to you in order to keep someone in your life. And there's times where you feel upset that you're even having to do that, but you're still doing it because you care about this person. Like maybe there was an issue involving morale or ethics, things like that you guys didn't agree on, but you ignored it to keep them in your life, or something else to do with that. Yeah, Capricorn, it feels like you're keeping something bottled up in order to keep the relationship happy and going. All right, but it looks like this person is someone that likes to just air everything out and open. This is someone that doesn't want to have anything being kept from them. Why the Ace of Swords, the Emperor and the Star and the Justice card? And then I see the Tower. Whoa, all majors. Holy smokes. And then the Four of Wands and the Four of Swords. A lot of fours. Holy, you got like every four showing up here. You are a Capricorn. You rule the 10th house. Cancer rules the 4th house. Cancer is your opposite. The number 4 is coming in significant. Capricorn, whoever this person is, this is someone that's not afraid of tough conversations. You may have assumed that they can't handle tough conversations, but it looks like they can actually handle them pretty well as long as people are being mature with each other. As long as people aren't going for the jugular and saying some really shady stuff, someone can handle criticism. That's how you build a solid foundation with each other. Open communication. So their actions is the Six of Cups. Why the Six of Cups? The King of Cups. This person loves you, Capricorn. Whoever this person is, they love you. And if you have something to say, say it. Because this isn't going to change how they feel about you as long as you come towards them mature. Like no name calling. Not saying that you would, but that's the only thing that would upset them about someone voicing their opinion if someone got really nasty. Because whoever this person is, if you start talking with insults, they're going to walk away. This is someone that doesn't entertain insults. They will entertain, you know, whatever you have to say, and they'll work through it with you as long as everyone's being respectful. I like how this person is showing up, Capricorn. I feel like this is someone that is happy to have you in their life, And if there's something you're ignoring to make them feel comfortable and accommodated, they don't need you to do that for them. This is someone that does not need anyone walking on eggshells with them. If you got something to say, say it. Because if you don't say it, you're not being authentic with them. And they can pick up on that quickly. So this is someone that appreciates honesty. Capricorn, I like who this person is. This is someone that knows that a real solid relationship comes with people saying what's on their mind and not letting it fester until it turns into a ticking time bomb. I feel like for some of you, this is a new start here. For others, it does feel like something changed the both of you in a big way, but it can actually benefit you in a positive way. I got all these 7s showing up. 7s and 4s are all over your reading. Clarify that Chariot and the 7 of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands and the High Priestess. Some of you, there's a spiritual lesson here. Okay, what that spiritual lesson is, I don't know. I feel like you'll understand it. Some of you, you're needing to focus on the relationship with your higher self first and foremost, because that will tell you what to do, and you can't go wrong. Anything else for Capricorn before I pull the hidden messages? Oh no, it fell on the floor. The 6 of Wands, Leo energy. And I got the 3 of Cups. Some of you, your friendship together is really supportive, okay? And that's possibly why you're trying to just sweep some things underneath the carpet, because you don't want to mess with the relationship's vibe. You guys get along really well. But if getting along really well means not saying the thing that you feel like you need to say, are you really getting along really well? Or are you just like shutting up just to keep the peace? That's not fair for you. Thank you so much, G-Baby. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, so Capricorn, you're being guided to look at the direction that you're being pulled towards and make a solid decision that is aligned with your values and your beliefs. So let's pull the hidden message. For zodiac signs that came through. The hell? Oh, it's one of my cats. The cat sounded like it had a freaking mouse in its mouth. Anyway, still standing. You didn't let hard times become a breaking point. This is a love that deepens with every test. Some of you may have gone through a big test with each other, but it still could be a healthy, happy relationship. It doesn't have to be something that affects you guys long term. For zodiac signs that came through this reading, I have Cancerian energy, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Libra. Scorpio is here, Taurus is here. It could be anybody though. Power couple, that's what Capricorns like to see. You amplify each other's gifts and elevate each other's goals. You're building more than a relationship, you're building an empire. You and this person, I swear, I feel like you guys can really build something successful here together. I'm also getting, for some of you Capricorns, this could actually be a friendship that feels like family, where you guys support each other and everything, and you guys just really love it and care about each other. But Capricorn, you got some good things showing up here. Just don't be afraid to speak up. Money matters. Money is becoming a pressure point in this connection, whether it's overspending, income gaps, or a fear of scarcity. Some of you Capricorns, you know, you may be having a great relationship with someone, but you may be worried about money, or maybe you're spending too much money on this relationship, or they're spending too much of your money. You know, Capricorns know how to get the bag. So you may fear someone's with you for the money. So that's what I have for you. I hope that helps. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, Cappy. On to Aquarius. Hi, Aquarius. Let's see what's going on with you guys. One Sakuruni. All right. What do we have for Aquarius this week? What do we have for Aquarius? Okay. What do we have for Aquarius? Two more shuffles for Aquarius. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful Aqua babies. All right, Aquarius, your person's feelings for you this week. We have the Knight of Swords. Someone's racing in to talk to you about something. I just got that loudly. Like someone's got something urgent to talk to you about. It almost feels like someone interrupts you while you're having a conversation with somebody else to get this, you know, moving. What's this person's intentions? The Six of Swords. Their actions, the Devil, your feelings for this person, the Chariot, and the overall energy, Temperance. Aquarius, you got someone that wants to talk to you like right now, and they're not patient to wait until you're ready to talk. You're asking for patience, but this person is not wanting to wait. And with the Six of Swords being their intentions, it does feel like they want to say something before maybe moving in a different direction, if what you say in return isn't what they like. It kind of feels like someone's coming in with an ultimatum energy. Now, don't force it if it's not your situation. But it kind of feels like someone's upset with you and wanting to talk to you, and depending on what you say in return, it'll decide whether they want to stay or go. And judging by your feelings, you look like you're in the same position where you're like, should I stay or should I go? That's what I'm getting. I don't know, Aquarius. If someone came at me like that, I'd be like, bye. I don't like it. That Devil energy with the Knight of Swords, no. It's kind of feeling like this may be something that needs to go on the way out to make space for something more healthy for you, because it feels like someone does not respect boundaries. Now, Crosswatcher, if that doesn't sound like you, don't come for me. This is not your message. But Aquarius, it feels like you got someone that does not respect your boundaries. Like this is someone that if you're on the phone and they walk in, they're like, get off the phone, I gotta talk to you. Like what they have to say is more important than what you have to say to who you're on the phone with, or something like that. Clarify the Knight of Swords for how this person feels about Aquarius. Wow, this totally shifted the vibe today. What happened? The Eight of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune comes in when there's a big karmic change happening, a karmic cycle. A big change that could redirect something or someone in a big way. It kind of feels like, Aquarius, this may be a defining moment for you and another person where you might part ways and a new opportunity comes into your life after. That's what it kind of feels like. It kind of feels like this connection is on the way out and this person senses that and is trying to stop it and is trying to talk to you, but they're kind of barging in with an energy that doesn't really make you want to talk to them in return. Because anyone that's coming in with the Devil energy as their behavior tells me that someone wants to talk, to hear themselves talk and not to resolve something. Or is not really going to actively listen to what the other person has to say, might talk over them. Sometimes the Devil shows up in behavior when someone wants to control the narrative or control the situation. Like someone may be wanting to see what you're telling people about the relationship to make certain that it doesn't affect their image. That's a very specific message. Like someone's more concerned about, what are you saying about us behind my back? What are you saying to your family? What are you saying to our friends? What are you saying to our neighbors? Like something like that. All right, let's clarify your feelings, Aquarius, because it kind of feels like you're on your way out. It kind of feels like you're on your way out from a relationship that felt like it wasn't aligned for you. and you want something better for yourself. Clarify that Chariot, the Three of Swords, and the Ace of Cups and the Tower. This kind of feels similar to what I had for Scorpio. Aquarius, you're making a big decision to let a tower fall in your love life and choose new love. Choose new beginnings. And look at all those 8s that just showed up. It feels like I have a Aquarius that's like, I would rather choose myself and stay single and wait for the right person to come in than to put up with this crap. Some of you may be dealing with someone that wants to defend cheating or defend talking to other people inappropriately. For those of you who are married, someone may be using money against you, like financial abuse, or using the fact that you guys have kids together as a reason to control the relationship or to control you. That's a very specific message. For those of you who are married with kids, someone may be using the kids to guilt you to stay. Clarify that Six of Swords, please, as this person's intentions. The Queen of Swords and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles in this art depiction shows me someone that has their cake and eats it too. Now, the Six of Swords as intentions is usually a good card. It talks about wanting to resolve something peacefully, but it kind of feels like only if it goes someone else's plan or it goes someone else's way. Like a conversation can be peacefully if someone is not hearing what they don't want to hear. But it feels like someone controls the conversation. Doesn't let someone get a word in edgewise. Clarify that Devil. The Queen of Cups and the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups to the Devil, that can sometimes represent someone who's being passive aggressive or playing victim to a This is heavy, Aquarius. This is a heavy reading. Holy smokes. You got someone here that may have hurt you really bad, but is trying to spin it to where you deserved it or you did it. And wants to control the narrative. Like if you do decide to leave the relationship, they want to make certain that you're not speaking poorly on them, even if what you're saying is factual. Clarify Temperance, the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy, and the Seven of Swords. Aquarius, it feels like you really did your best to like bring peace to a situation, but now you feel like there's nothing you can do. It's perhaps slowly hurting you inside out. And it looks like you're getting ready to leave this relationship for good. And this person's trying to interrupt you and stop you. This feels very similar to what I had for Scorpio. So I don't know if you got strong Scorpio placements or you're connecting with a Scorpio. But you don't have to be connecting with a Scorpio. But Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. Pluto is the planet that governs when things are ready to die for new things to be birthed. And you may feel like this connection is ready to die. So that way you can find true happiness. Feels like I'm reading for an Aquarius that's deciding to get a divorce or feels like they made a bad decision in getting in a relationship with someone, even if you're not married. And someone's trying to stop you. And if they can't stop you, they want you to not tell the truth about the relationship. Anything else? The Four of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. And then I see the Four of Wands and I see the Two of Cups. Aquarius, it's like you know it intuitively that there is a stable life for you out there and you're wanting to find it. You're wanting to find it. It's like you have this image of what your ideal person looks like. And if you don't feel like you have that right now, you're not going to waste any more of your precious time. That was heavy. All right, let's get the hidden messages. So for a lot of you Aquarians, you're choosing new love for yourself. Whether you have someone in your life already or you're just taking care of you right now until one comes in. It looks like you're trying to break off with someone and they're not wanting you to do that. And if you do decide to do it, they want to make certain that you're not going to speak badly about them. For zodiac signs that came through, Sagittarius came through, Cancerian energy, Pisces energy, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Libra. It could be any zodiac sign. Oh, and Gemini. Wow, what a reading. Open relationship. An open relationship isn't for the faint-hearted. Set clear rules, communicate, and be respectful of boundaries. Explore with care. Some of you Aquarians, you may feel like someone pulled you into a non-monogamous relationship, may have started to talk to other people and thinking you were going to be fine with that. Someone could have cheated and is trying to excuse it. Afraid of love. It's natural to guard your heart, but remember, every leap of faith is a chance for a beautiful landing. Cosmic connection. This connection transcends time, space, and logic. You've met in other lifetimes in other dimensions. Aquarius, it's like you're following this feeling like there's someone else out there that you're only connecting to through your dreams and astral travel. It's like you have a strong feeling like there's someone special out there for you and that you need to make space for this person to come into your life. So I hope that helps. That was an intense one, Aquarius, so don't force it if it doesn't resonate with you, okay? So I hope that helps whoever needed to hear it. I feel like it might be just for one person. All right, so on to Pisces. Hi, Pisces. Oh, you're welcome, Fifi. Let's take a look at Pisces. Let's take a look at Pisces this week. Ooh, I just got like this big craving for spaghetti meatballs all of a sudden. Because a Pisces cooking sauce. Ooh, I would love to make a homemade sauce right now. All right, what do we have for Pisces? What do we have for Pisces? 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let's rock this and deck for my beautiful water fishies. All right, Pisces, your person's feelings for you. We have the 2 of Swords. Their intentions, the 8 of Swords. Their behavior and actions, the Justice card. Whoa, a lot of Libra coming through. A lot of Libra, a lot of Gemini. Your feelings for this person, the 2 of Wands. So you both have 2s in your feelings position, indicating a choice needing to be made about a partnership or an agreement on something. The overall energy is the 2 of Cups. That's 3 2s. So Pisces, you may be seeing repeated 2s at this time. Or some of you are February Piscean babies. Doesn't mean it's not going to apply to the March ones. Okay. All right, so it looks like there's some sort of discussion surrounding a partnership decision. Okay. Whether you guys are already committed or not, there's like, you guys are talking about some sort of path moving forward that needs you both to agree on things. Clarify the 2 of Swords for how this person feels about Pisces this week. Why the 2 of Swords? The 3 of Swords. And the 10 of Wands. You guys are making a discussion on whether or not your relationship can withstand what stress it's under right now. This person is acknowledging that you guys' relationship is under a lot of pressure right now. You both may be feeling hurt about something, and you guys are discussing whether or not this situation can be fixed. This person wants to fix it. You, on the other hand, you might be at a crossroads on whether or not you can see a clear road up ahead with this person in it. But I do feel like you guys may end up coming to some sort of mutual agreement that benefits the both of you. You may not be as open to it now as this person is, but it looks like eventually the more conversations you guys have, the more you might be on the same page as them. So let me clarify your feelings. Why the Two of Wands for how Pisces feels about this person this week? The Tower, Scorpio energy, and the Queen of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. What you're kind of saying, Pisces, is that you're willing to continue with the relationship, but not the way that it's been. It's like you want to like destroy the original foundation that you guys were building off of and start over from scratch. Yeah. It's like if you're possibly saying to this person, if we're going to make this work, we got to do things differently. We can't do things the same way. So we might as well just start our foundation over from scratch. It's kind of what this is saying. And if this person doesn't agree on it, you're happy doing your own thing. You're happy doing your own thing. Clarify this person's intentions with Pisces this week. Why the Eight of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Six of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. This person intends to overthink the situation, okay? But this is someone who intends to give their heart to you and find some sort of peaceful resolution with you, but they're not quite certain that you're wanting that too, which is what I already said. This person's repeating themselves. And maybe that's what's getting you a little bit discouraged, Pisces. This person's just repeating themselves, and you want to see more of a clear plan. Or maybe they're repeating themselves because they're not explaining themselves right. So it feels like there's a conversation between the two of you, Pisces, where this person is going to try and explain themselves in a way that it lands the way it wants to land. Because it does look like you both could have this fresh start, but you guys really need to let that last chapter go and not like revisit it. I'm strongly getting that. It's like if you guys' relationship is going to work, you guys can't bring up old fights, old arguments, something like that. Clarify the Justice card. The Knight of Cups. And the Eight of Pentacles. So, Pisces, it feels like you and another person could be on the verge of calling your relationship quit or calling it quits. But it feels like you guys are trying to avoid that at all cost. Because there's still love there. There's still love there between the two of you. But if this person and you cannot find a way to rebuild and like not let old mistakes come in and affect the two of you's future, you're just going to focus on you. You're pretty much content to whatever path that happens. You're not like attaching yourself to any specific path, which is giving you the freedom to have more control over how things unfold. You're feeling more you're feeling more powerful, Pisces, with how the situation is going. It's like you've given yourself the freedom to accept it is what it is. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. If it does, it does. I'm cool. That's kind of what I'm getting off of you, and I feel like that is a healthy mindset to be in. You're just realizing that regardless of whether it works out or not, you know you're going to be okay. As long as you have yourself and you know it's best for yourself. But it looks like this person doesn't want to give up on the two of you. It looks like you guys are trying to push through an obstacle. It looks like you guys are trying to push through an obstacle the best way you know how. The Five of Wands and the Eight of Cups and the Judgment card. Yeah, this reading is screaming. Do we make this work or do we call it quits? Because I got the Death card right there. Do we make this work or do we call it quits? And if we do make it work, are we going to do things differently this time? Or are we going to rehash the same crap over and over again? Because it kind of feels like, Pisces, whoever this person is, you guys have been dealing with each other for at least a year, it feels like. Where you guys may have the same argument or the same problems come up, and someone's over it. Someone's over the same discussion, the same talking it out. It's like, are we talking about this again? It's kind of what I'm getting off of this, Pisces. Are we talking about this again? I thought we already dealt with this, is what I'm picking up for somebody. So it feels like this is one of those weeks, Pisces, where you're really determined to see real growth and change. And for mistakes to not be repeated. I'm really proud of you. Whoever's resonating with this, you're really coming in really like, I don't know. I don't even have the right words for it, but I like it. I like it. Look at all those 7s just when I said that, and all those 9s. Pisces, what happened to you during your solar return? You rarely ever come in like this. I mean, I've seen you come in like this in your personal readings for those of you who are Pisces, but excuse me. I like it. It's like you're just coming in with this mindset of, as long as I'm treated good, I'm good. If not, I'm just going to treat myself good and not worry about them. So you've got some big changes happening for you, Pisces. It's like your life is going to start to improve the more you realize that you are your biggest advocate, and that if someone's not showing up for you, you got to show up for yourself. You got to be your own biggest supporter. And it feels like you got someone that's fighting to not lose this, but it determines whether you guys are like learning from old mistakes. Ride or die. This is about unwavering loyalty, the kind that stays through thick and thin. If you've got a ride or die by your side, cherish and defend them fiercely. Family echoes. Old family patterns may be playing out in your love life. Until those echoes are healed, they'll keep repeating through new faces. Still standing. You didn't let hard times become a breaking point. This is a love that deepens with every test. Pisces, it feels like you and another person are trying to push through a very difficult time in your relationship. And it looks like if you guys can learn to not repeat old mistakes and grow with each other, this could actually work out. Because you guys do love each other. But at the end of the day, Pisces, you're all about yourself right now. You're doing what's best for you. Breaking up, whether it's official or emotional, a break has happened. What once held you guys together can no longer hold your growth. Yeah, that's what I was saying with that tower. The foundation you guys were originally building off of is no longer supporting you guys anymore. In order to really make this work, you guys have to remove the old foundation and start over from scratch, which means not fighting over the same crap, not repeating the same mistakes, and building a foundation securely with trust, communication, patience, understanding, things like that. I want to get another card on you, Pisces, but I'm going to use a different one. That card just went flying. I wasn't ready for it. Can I get another card for Pisces? Sober life. With no distractions or substances to blur the view, what's real is finally visible. From here, better choices are possible. Someone may have started their sober journey and is really wanting a new life for themselves and not wanting to repeat old mistakes. Someone's on their sober journey and really hoping that the people in their life is not going to be big triggers for them and just be more supportive rocks. And if someone's not going to be supportive, might as well just be like, goodbye. I feel like I get this card for you a lot, Pisces. If you're going through sobriety, my heart goes out to you. I'm proud of you. All right, it's not easy. All right, so that is for you guys. Again, sorry about the quicker style reading today. I'm not feeling my best, so I didn't have the energy to do a 3.5 hour live stream, but I didn't want to skip on the weekly all signs. I love doing this. All right, so I'm going to go chill. I'll be finishing the May monthlies this week. All right, thank you to my awesome mod squad for being here. I appreciate you guys. Just give me about 15 minutes to update the timestamps. I'll work on it in a few minutes. What else? No, that's it. On that note, I rock that deck. Later, Gators.